Another thing, you're calling Drake a deadbeat, but you're sitting here making songs with Future and Metro Boomin. Summer Walker talks about Metro. So I don't understand the hypocrisy here. But none of his fans is calling out the hypocrisy. Y'all saying Drake ain't about all that? Why did he send hitters to the weekend where XO Cash got popped?
Jayla, look at that. Hargo13 said, "What Future got to do with K-Dot?" Future was literally on a song like that with Kendrick where they dissed Drake.
Yeah.
If you're going to call somebody a deadbeat while hanging out with deadbeats, then you are a hypocrite. He literally dropped like that with Future on the album We Don't Trust You. So what are you talking about? You cannot sit here and be calling people out for stuff and being like, well, I didn't lie. Future is a deadbeat. X is a deadbeat. He's dead, but anyways, X was known for being. I'm from Florida. When we met X, it wasn't because of Look at Me Now. It was because he was starting to rap and he was trending for choking. Yeah. There wasn't allegations. It was proof, and he got charged for it. He choked his BM and he had fought her.
No. What I'm saying, what I'm saying is true, but we have to remember that allegations added to his fame. Like all that stuff around it.
Nothing I just said.
The stuff is Kendrick Lamar is trying to throw accusations about who Drake's hang around and who Drake, associates himself with, but he isn't. You know what I mean?
Tap that screen, y'all. Tap that screen. We should have been past 1,000 likes by now. But go ahead, man. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, you're good. In the sense where he's making music with, the same shit that he's accusing Drake of doing, he's making music with niggas that do the same shit. Literally.
And giving them a platform.
Exact same shit. And then he acting buddy with them. Not only that, but he has his own stuff going on. He's being a hypocrite by accusing Drake of the same shit that he doing. Not being there for his kids. Yeah, because
he don't be around them kids.
Not being there for his kids, being a woman beater, technically just like being an abuser towards women. And I feel like he's trying to put that shit on Drake type shit. I don't know. But I feel like in this beef, both of them, if nothing is proven, both of them will kind of have
But that's the thing. Yeah, remember, everybody was digging up the Drake stuff, right, Hitman? Yeah. They was saying Drake was with that model. That model said, I wasn't even around Drake the time that people saying that this happened. Another thing where it's like Millie Bobby Brown was like, that's not what happened. A lot of older actors and actresses hit me up and they don't be on no weird stuff. Billie Eilish saying it's nothing wrong with Drake being a fan of me. I don't know why y'all are trying to make it weird. The 17-year-old that was on the stage during that concert said Drake didn't even pick me out. That was 14 years ago. It was nothing then and it's nothing now. And so I don't understand why y'all trying to make it more than what it was. Why do you think somebody coming on stage had to sign an NDA? They didn't. If you at a concert and you get picked to go on stage, they don't make you sign an NDA.
Really just go up.
You just go up for a little moment, do a little situation, and then you leave. Either it's dancing with this person or getting serenaded or whatever. But that's it. It don't turn into nothing else. Usually it don't be like, oh, I'm taking this person home.
The thing about Kendrick Lamar fans is they think that Kendrick Lamar cannot do any wrong because he was so before this controversy, nobody really knew a lot about Kendrick Lamar. You know what I mean? Because he doesn't really talk about his family like that. He don't really talk about all that stuff like that, right? So nobody really knew the type of man he was. And then when this stuff is coming out and you actually see him getting in a controversy and that's the type, hey. You know what I mean? The way to know somebody is when they're in a controversy, what stuff they bring up and what stuff they ignore to address. Right? So him ignoring to address all the accusations that Drake is throwing towards him, and him throwing all these crazy accusations towards Drake and not being able to prove it. It's like not
he
saying
lost credibility because Drake called out that he. Then this is what happened when the song first came out and Kendrick dropped in the same hour. I said, "Oh, this man has a mole." So when Drake is saying, "Oh yeah, we planted information," that makes so much sense. Because how is he dropping out in the same hour as you and already having this information about what you said in your song? That's not how that work in the studio. It got to get mixed, mastered. They got to run dubs, trips, all the stuff that they had to go through. So it's physically impossible unless he has somebody on the inside working, and telling him what's going on. They planted information on him. And there is no 11-year-old daughter. And now I'm getting scared because fans are literally looking for children. Y'all are looking for children, making people's children have to go on private accounts, making parents have to put their account on private. Y'all are searching for 11-year-old child, and y'all are putting names to people that don't have nothing to do with Drake, saying, "Yeah, this Drake baby, this Drake baby, this Drake baby." No, just because a baby look like another person don't mean that that's their baby. We see that on Maury all the time. That's not how that works. So to just be putting all these kids on Drake and searching for children, you're a weirdo.
I feel like both spectrums, like overly zealous and overly fanboyish of both sides are going to the extreme to like try to prove, like, just let the beef play out. You feel me? Let them come up with their own conclusions. You know what I mean? We don't have to be the motherfuckers doing like the, whatever it may be, the invest. We don't have to be the investigator, man.
People are overly invested in some bars. And they read it so deep that they saying that Drake was victim blaming. No, he said the man was projecting. Y'all just was listening too deep. All he's saying is
they just want to defend him so like they want.
Why are you yelling?
Why are you defending a sexual?
Why are you yelling? You can't even say that word.
Wait, Bounty. Hold on, Jay.
You gotta say PDF.
Bounty, you gotta say P3DO. But Bounty,
you can't say that.
A P3DO.
Okay, but this is my point.
Why don't you get on Kendrick?
Bounty, we're all having a chill ass vibing conversation. Even with opposing views, even we don't have to yell and stuff. Don't come up here with that, bro. It's 2:00 in the morning.
Hey, I got all day to do this, but Metro was a literal child, bro. Just saying words.
He wasn't. They already proved that he was 17 to 22 now. Anyways, like I was saying, y'all.
What did he say when he was 22?
I don't want to read the tweets because for one, I can't read. I can't read most of the tweets because they're too graphic. You're gonna have to look up Metrogroomin tweets yourself.
Bro, I saw
but some of them are too graphic. Now let me finish, Marty. I don't care if I have boobs. That doesn't mean y'all can talk over me. Anyways, we're not gonna do all the arguing tonight. We're not gonna do a lot of back and forth BS. We're just gonna vibe and have a conversation, even with opposing views. What I will say is, even as a Drake fan, I am unbiased. Drake is a weirdo to me, and Kendrick has yet to address any of the allegations, and his wife hasn't, his almost wife for 20,000 years hasn't defended him either. So I am not taking those sides. Also, I think Drake is responding again, if I'm honest. There we go.
Man, I feel
when do y'all think he's responding?
I think he's gonna respond by Friday, if I'm honest.
I don't think he's gonna respond at all.
I think he's gonna respond
because
Kendrick Lamar, he's egotistical. The bro's gonna respond.
No, I'm not talking about. No, I'm talking about Drake gonna drop another song.
I was talking about Kendrick because I remember they're all saying that the allegations that Drake is saying stems from when he beat up that white lady at some event or something, and he was on a Breakfast Club and he addressed that. He was like, "That's not the kind of person I am," and I think that like he's probably thinking in his mind, real Kendrick friends know he doesn't do that. But I mean, like, you can literally say anything about any of these guys and
not know them.
Yeah, not know them. Like, you can say, oh yeah, Drake does this, Kendrick does this, and like in their minds, well, obviously, I know you've probably heard the thing about with Drake, with like UMG was asking the beef to stop because Drake being accused of being a PDF that's kind of lost Nike and it's lost UMG money and stuff. So like all the accusations are doing damage to their, companies all they care about.
And I wouldn't have problems with the accusations, but Kendrick, you can't keep calling somebody the same thing. You can't keep saying stuff about people and not proving nothing.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna be real. All the behavior that Drake has done, that should be enough proof. Like, there's so many examples of him doing things on there.
Well, Jonathan, I think it's easy to read into something if you already have an idea about somebody, right?
Well,
so
I
if
mean-
you think somebody's abusive, and then every time you see them with their girlfriend, you'll read into every interaction and be like, oh yeah, he definitely gonna beat her when they go home, or he definitely up to no good.
I get that, but if a grown man is texting someone when he's 30 something, 15 about boys and stuff, that's kind of weird.
I think y'all didn't even see the text messages.
No,
I did see the text messages.
Millie Bobby Brown, she's the one that said,
No, I know who you're talking about. I've seen
But
the text
that's so
messages. They
weird.
even pulled them up on this live. I think people are also not realizing Drake was a child actor, and so it could be possible, maybe, just hear me out, that he was mentoring another child actor. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay. Now,
I mean, in their industry, 17-year-olds are in the same area as 80-year-olds at
Bro.
Grammys and etc.
I'm not saying that neither of them are like innocent of anything, right? I'm just saying that like
And I'm not saying that this no, and I'm not saying I already seen the messages. I seen all of that, right? But all I'm saying is I am not going to make a serious ass allegation like P3DO and call somebody a P3DO without solid evidence because these are words and allegations that ruin people's names, and they sometimes come out to be innocent. So that is all I am doing. I am not defending Drake. I already said I think Drake's a weirdo. He does a little bit of weird stuff. But innocent until proven guilty. I cannot just be throwing that type of strong allegation on somebody because these are real allegations that are real words that mean really bad things.
Like Drake said
and also another thing too. Let me say this real quick. As far as and this is the thing, you got to take him to court if y'all really serious about this too, because if someone's gonna make a claim like that, all right, then take him to court for it and settle it in a court of law. Because Drake could sue you right back if you can't prove or stand on business.
That's what I was thinking.
The allegations.
Defamation.
I'm not saying Drake will take him to court, but I mean, at this point, we saw what happened yesterday with what happened at his home. The police are already involved at this point.
No, you know what's crazy?
It's legal at this point.
The police were at the OVO estates and they didn't see no signs of no trafficking and stuff.
I mean, of course, yeah.
But K-Dot said it was gonna be some stuff going on at the OVO estates. Why do you think it was the cover of Not Like Us?
You know what? Shoot, I feel like both of them, their careers will not be the same after this beef. But
Kendrick's career is
Drake's definitely gonna stay where he's at. Trust me.
I don't know about that. There's gonna be a lot of people that
he's gonna stay his popularity because his biggest fan base is white people and they don't care about that stuff.
That's not true.
That's very true. I'm gonna say the one thing right now. The biggest demographic.
We're not gonna add race into this because I don't want to have a race conversation, y'all. We're not doing that tonight.
But hold up, but we
we're not doing that tonight. But hip hop is a very big part of Black culture, and Drake has been doing a lot in hip hop for a long time, and so in reality, that is not a true statement. Just as many Black people as white people can listen to Drake. Let's not put race into this situation, please.
Okay, so but you said the same thing about K-Dot in the sense where you said he makes.
I just added a take.
Can I say my thing?
He's right. I did add a take about what I think the audience of K-Dot was, but that was because we didn't even have this many views, and we have been angering people, so I don't want us to get flagged.
I feel you.
That's why I said let's not do a race talk right now.
SSJ, you had your piece. Can I say mine? It won't involve race. It's just numbers, and I'm done with it.
No, that's fine. Let me moderate. Y'all, we should have been way past some 1.2K likes because
that screen and
y'all not typing the screen. Y'all just typing. And if y'all want to type, I'm going to have to close the comments because y'all not engaging enough for me. Also, I'm not being biased. We have way more views now, and so we got to be a little bit more strict because this man be getting flagged for everything. So no race talk. That's cool. Go ahead, John.
The only reason I was going to say, I'll just say WB is because there's more of that group of people in America than there are of our people. Like, you just put the numbers down almost like 3.5 times the amount. That's the only reason I say that. took a music class. I'm getting my MBA now. We study different music charts and music polls and stuff. And the reason so many genres are made up of a certain demographic is because there's more of those people in the certain category. More of those people have access to technology, have access to affluent music. You can go on. It's a statistical, analytical thing. And I literally am getting my master's in this, and I'm right.
Baby, we don't need credentials about music. We just talking about music.
All I'm talking about, I don't know. I'm talking about numbers. Is what I'm saying, because you were saying that it's
We're
not
not
true.
talking about numbers either.
No. I'm talking. No, it's me, Jonathan talking about it. Because
Yes, you said I'm not gonna bring up
no.
race and then start talking about demographics.
No,
That's what I'm
what
saying.
I said, no, because you said
we was just saying Drake not going nowhere, and I was only saying that because Drake fans are very loyal. Like, they got pictures of the man in their room. They got shrines. They're not gonna just drop Drake
of
over
course.
there.
And I was agreeing with you. And
Now,
I was
hold on. I have a new person up here. Awoo.
Yes, ma'am.
You want to be called that?
Yeah. That's cool.
Okay. Hey, did you want to talk about the topic, or you just wanted to get in the conversation?
Yeah, I'm getting in the conversation. I'm just gonna find my part.
Okay, y'all can leave, but I have to acknowledge new people that come up here because I don't want to make them wait when it's people that have been up here talking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm letting y'all talk. I just joined in. I just heard the conversation.
So what I was gonna say is that both of them, first of all, both of them are horrible people if the accusations are true. And I'm pretty sure these people, they're millionaires, man. They probably do some crazy stuff. You know what I mean? They're rich rappers. You know what I mean? They probably do some crazy stuff that we will find immoral, right? And then secondly, on the topic of, I think we were talking about the demographics, right? In the sense where like you said it, you're not wrong, but in the sense of saying that he makes music for WT people that that want to seem woke or want to seem what's the sense? Want to seem like they're in touch with the black community, right? Kendrick, and then Drake makes music that that WT people can kind of relate to, but without all the realism of actual rap. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Y'all have a good night.
Drake avoids talking about popular issues for a reason.
We got a new poll up. We got a poll up. Hit that poll. But go ahead, Jayla. Hit that poll. We got a poll
Drake
on top
avoids
left.
topics for a for a real reason. I don't know why I read a long time for no reason. But Drake doesn't address a lot of the topics happening in any of the communities because Drake is not trying to be controversial. He's just trying to stay on top as far as it comes to music.
But
music is just
that's the problem. That's the problem.
That's not the problem. Y'all think every black person got to speak out about the black community, bruh?
No,
y'all not saying that to Beyonce.
This is my problem. This is my problem.
What you mean she does?
Oh, wait, hold on. This is my problem. Let me address one thing you said, K-Dot. First of all, I personally believe we got to stop as a community, and I'm not just talking about black community. I'm talking about us as a people, period. We got to stop, like, just because you don't see the fire, that don't mean, like, it's not a fire going on. Like, stop ignoring the signs. For a while now, Drake has had issues with talking to underage girls. I don't
call him a weirdo. We're not gonna focus on that. Anything else?
Twan. We gotta stop ignoring the signs with Kendrick. Twan. We gotta stop it. Look, we can admit, okay, Drake's a weirdo, and we can also admit that Kendrick is also weird too. Because Kendrick since 2012, actually, he knew Kendrick. Drake went on stage with that girl back in 2010. And he did poetic justice with Drake after. So why did he do poetic justice with Drake? And Drake did that, and he don't. This is my thing. What do they have to? We're not about to mix what another man did. We're not going to do that. No.
Answer the question.
No. We have to do it. We have to. No. Twan. This reason. Twan. All right. Let me clarify. This not did this. Kendrick is going for Drake as a man. He's trying to downplay. He's trying to go with his morals and his principles, right? Mm-hmm. So he's trying to basically play the moral high ground here. So why did Kendrick do a song with Drake if Drake was on stage kissing a 17-year-old individual? Why he do a song with him after?
For the clout. I mean, shit. I'm trying to get this money.
Like at that,
clout is more important than helping children from being
abused. You're an up and coming guy. Like,
listen, if you're exactly
that's the question.
Spaghetti, tall yay, and everyone goes.
I'm asking a valid question.
And I'm giving you a valid.
Being famous more important than helping children from being abused? Yes or no?
We're not saying.
Yes.
Listen.
No, I'm asking a yes or no question.
No, it's not more
All
important.
right,
It is
all right,
though.
you can say back then it was probably
Oh,
more
okay. What's
taboo.
more? Is it
So
more
look,
important to do right or selfishly make money?
So in that
Exactly.
case, hold on, wait a minute. Now we're not gonna do this, y'all.
Just
Come
No,
on.
no, we
answer
have
the
to do it. We have to do
question.
it because now we're talking about
There's been a
morals and
lot of
stuff.
things that- hold on.
We are
wait.
in morals
Come
now.
on, you don't tell him to hold on. You on his
We're
panel.
talking about morals now.
because
So you
wanna
guys,
lie, because
you guys are calling out Drake for his
information comes
morals,
faster.
Hold
and
on,
we
let
gonna call
the
out
host
Kendrick for his
finish.
too, because Kendrick is friends with Metrogroomin, and where's the track on Metrogroomin? Where's the Not Like Us Part 2 for Metrogroomin? And Kendrick teamed up with Metrogroomin to do a diss track on Drake for being a pedo, and Metrogroomin has been exposed for being a pedo.
Not to mention rapping with Future while calling Drake a deadbeat.
And Future's a deadbeat ass daddy.
You cannot be taking a moral high ground with skeletons in your closet. So you gotta
He
be
also
honest
kicks it
about
with
how
Kodak.
bad you are
He had
too.
Kodak
And Kodak
on
has-
Miss Morale and the Big Steppers. He had him on that album. So look,
Are
and
y'all
I'm
from
not
Florida? Outside of
and-
Florida,
and-
did y'all know about Kodak Black? Like what was going on with him? Like, cause Kodak Black literally got allegations for lacing girls at the club and doing stuff to them. He got several allegations in 2017, which is why I stopped listening to him. And he even says in his music, like, lace the birthday cake with substances and stuff. Like, he talks about doing it. So, I mean, and then Kendrick not saying nothing about Rick Ross, who said put something all in her drink. She didn't even know it. Took her back to the house. Had fun. She didn't even know it. What is you talking about?
And look, just for everybody real quick, I'm not telling y'all can't listen to these people, right?
At all.
I'm not telling y'all can't listen to them, but what I'm saying is just keep the same energy. Just keep the same energy. That is all I'm asking for from everybody. Keep the same energy. You don't have to listen to Drake. You have to listen to Kendrick. But if you're finna listen to both, keep the same energy. That's all I'm saying.
Because they
That's all
both
I'm
bad
saying.
people.
Can I ask a question?
What's up, Andrew?
Sure.
Hi. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I'm sorry.
I ain't gonna lie, I got beef with you, Andrew.
You have it already. Oh wow, it's already.
Every time I see you in the streets, we gonna beef.
already. No, I haven't met with anyone underage. Don't do
We
it.
already got beef,
No.
Andrew.
Don't do
No,
it. I'm
Andrew,
sorry.
we got beef.
Oh no.
No matter what. Every time I see this man Andrew kid up,
I am.
I'm beef with him.
No, seriously, I'm still trying to like piece together all of it. Like, okay, I'm old, so I don't really know a lot about. I pay attention to Drake a little bit. Like nothing against him. I'm 42. I'm old. I'm sorry, but I'm trying to figure it all out. But everyone's accusing everyone of being a pedophile. Like,
Oh, you can't say that, Andrew. You can't say that.
oh, I mean,
P3D.
what
P3D.
is the alternative? I'm sorry, I didn't know that.
It's cool, but
No, I just
still
didn't know
beef
what
with you. I don't
you
care.
say. A guy who likes something. I don't know what you say. Anyway, I mean, I'm at a loss at like trying to follow all this. I really don't. I'm like, who's right and who's wrong? I don't know. Like, people need to teach me. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm stupid. I'm sorry. I won't say anything.
It's just a rap battle.
I'm sorry.
It's just a rap battle. I personally don't. It's not.
Andrew is not okay. Andrew does some type of substances before he get on these lives. Every time I see him, he acting the same way, and then they think he be drinking. And all I'm gonna say is I got beef with Andrew because he was being racist towards me and Amber Live, and every time I see him, it's on site.
Well,
Every time I see
So
Andrew, it's on site.
So did Drake and Chris Brown do a song? No Guidance. After the fact.
But I wasn't.
That's
I
what
wasn't.
we saying. Hold
I
both
wasn't
sides
downplaying Drake
accountable.
for it.
But I'm saying
Yeah,
we don't have any type of visuals on Kendrick and his wife, right? But we got
No. Well, okay. Woo. But this is the thing, right? Well, woo. This is the thing. When Kendrick did No Guidance with Chris Brown, right? I wasn't complaining about it. I wasn't playing no more high ground going like, Drake, why you doing a song with Chris Brown, right?
Okay.
You know, because all these artists do music with. Look, at the end of the
All
day,
these
most of
artists
these
bad people.
most
That's what y'all not realizing. Every
yeah,
artist has
most of these
something
rap
bad.
artists literally glorify like taking people's lives
Right.
for the fun of it. So
Young
look, I'm not
boy.
saying you can't listen to them, but like let's keep it a bean. These people, I mean, if hell was real, they going there. I'm just keeping it a book.
And don't be hypocritical when it comes down
Okay.
to it. Because as a Drake fan,
But no,
right?
that's my point. That's my point.
No,
I'm just
but
saying,
I'm a Drake fan. I'm a
it's
Drake
visual
fan, all
proof.
right? And I don't
It's
have
visual
nothing
proof, though.
against. Listen, I'm a Drake fan, and I am not gonna sit here and be like, you know, he not weird. He is weird, but I'm not gonna be calling him no name until I got factual proof that that's the name for him. Y'all have to be really aware of what y'all are saying because
I
this
mean,
is
you saying
somebody's.
that like
Hold on,
people.
this is somebody's name involved, and these are very big allegations. So either or, if Drake is lying or Kendrick is lying, these are not allegations you just throw at people. So I haven't given them any definitive, names. I'm not gonna call Kendrick an abuser. I'm not gonna call Drake a P3DO. I'm not gonna call either one of them anything because as of right now, it's just allegations and people calling each other out. On top of that, I'm not biased. If
I'm not
Drake
either.
is a P3DO
Me and Jayla
and
being
Kendrick is
extra
a
fair. We
woman
probably
beater,
the only fair people
I'm
right
gone
now
with
about
either
this.
one of them. Cause I think being on people is just as bad as touching people. I don't care about what's more wrong or what. So you're finna sit here and try to say
Whoa.
you're
No,
finna
no,
Listen,
no,
sit
I'm
no,
not.
here.
I'm
no.
not. I'm listen. I'm not. No.
Juan, I wasn't even finished. But
Go ahead.
anyways,
Finish.
I'm not going to be like, oh well, he just beats women, so he's better than this. Like, no, women beaters and P3DOs and serial unalivers all on my same category of no. Like these all bad. I don't care. I don't care.
That's
But I'm
crazy.
Yeah,
just saying,
they
it's
all
like
bad. Look. If somebody's doing something bad, you gotta call it what it is. Yeah, there are different types of bads, but it's bad.
Yeah, no, I
It's
can completely agree with that,
I
but I
get
feel
what
like the worst thing you can absolutely do is touch kids, rape
You
women.
can't say these words, Twan.
Drake. Drake.
Twan, you just yelling out. You
sorry.
gotta come back, Twan. You gotta come back. You can't just be
Twan,
yelling
come
out
back
that
up.
word over and over again, bro. He just yelling it, throwing it around. Pause, no Diddy, but you can't just be doing all that.
I don't
I'm
know.
just
And
Twan
saying,
might
I'm
be a
not
Kendrick
saying
stand.
all bad.
Twan might be a Kendrick stand.
like
He
the
might be
Twan
trying to get
guy,
my
bro.
life
Like the
taken out
Twan.
intentionally. It's sabotage.
Like the
I'm
Twan
not
guy
one of
that
those
said, bro.
No,
people.
my fault. Y'all wasn't
Like
trying
if
to.
you see
No, my
smoke,
bad.
I know,
like
Twan.
you
Twan,
said,
I
if
know.
you
So
see
you got,
I know.
you
I'm
gotta
joking.
hold on.
My,
And all I'm saying is, I'm not one of them people to separate bad from bad. And most Christians don't separate bad from bad either because they recognize all sins are sin. What I'm saying is, I'm not gonna be like, well, he's better because all he does is beat women. Like, no, do you see how crazy that
no,
sounds?
no, I don't
Right.
think. I don't think I'm saying that, Kate. I don't think nobody is saying that. I think we just saying that one.
that's crazy.
It is like one of the worst things you can do on this earth. Like, I'm not saying woman beating is not, but come on now, touching kids is
But you are saying that then.
no,
You're saying it
because
right now. You doubling down on it.
in my own opinion, and I think you can ask most people in this chat. It's 50 people up in here. They will say that is probably the worst thing you can
But
do
you're
on this
doubling
earth.
down on what I'm saying. It's like saying, oh, it's okay because all he does is hit his wife. At least he doesn't touch kids. That's wrong.
No, we're not.
Right.
No,
That's
no.
basically what it is.
I
Bro,
don't blame nobody.
Go ahead. I'm gonna let you. No, I'm gonna let y'all talk. Go ahead.
Twan. What we're saying is, we're like, I'm not saying you're bad for like thinking touching a child is worse, like way worse than
But where is
hitting a
the
woman.
visual?
But what we're saying is the way people. It's like just call it bad. You don't got to like try and justify like this word. Just call it bad. Call it for what it is. Let's call both of them bad, man.
Because if
Where
you
is
say
the-
one
Where
is
is
worse, then you're basically
the visuals
saying,
though?
if you're saying one is worse than the other, then you're basically saying, well, we can
Where is the
listen to
visual?
Kendrick. All he does is hit women, so it's
Where
really
is the
not
visual?
that
Kata, that's not
bad.
what we saying though,
But
Kata.
people
Where
are
is the
saying that,
visuals though?
Twan.
Okay.
Where is the visuals though? Y'all keep saying like he's
Woo.
beating this woman. Where is the
You need
visuals?
some knee pads for all this Kendrick
No,
meat
no,
munching, bro.
because it's visuals for Drake's allegations, bro.
From
Like we can kind of
But
see
you
like,
still need
hey,
to prove
bro.
them. Wait,
but
you
you
still need to
still
you
need
need to prove
proving.
that even in court. You still need
But
to prove that.
where is the little visuals that Kendrick did that though?
There's allegations, right? But Kendrick needs to, but
report?
there's
Did his wife say he
allegations.
did that?
I mean, you got to ask Drake. But hey, if we taking Kendrick's word, you got to take Drake's word for it.
Hold on. Kendrick himself has already said this. And Mr. Morale, he addresses cheating on his queen. Mm-hmm. And in a song with what's his name?
Cheating.
BJ the Chicago Kid, is that his name?
So weird.
In another song, he talks about hitting his woman and knocking her down to the floor. I think it's with BJ the Chicago Kid. I think that's
J-Lo, I'll be back real quick.
All right, and then in 2014, I think, or 2015, he sat in the Breakfast Club and addressed hitting a woman. So,
which that wasn't him. That was a.
What do you mean that wasn't him? That's him. He was sitting there.
The dude's name was like
at
Andrew
the Breakfast
something.
Club talking about him.
The
fighting
dude's name was like Andrew something, and him and his girlfriend got into it, and so they put Kendrick name because he was part of the entourage. He's like a manager or something that was with Kendrick. So debunk that. Don't run.
I can't debunk that just because you said debunk it.
You can look it up.
I'll look it up, but I'm not gonna sit here and be like, I'm debunking it because you just said that. But Kendrick has talked about the stuff that Drake is saying he did. He has said it in the song with, bro. Look up, y'all. Y'all gonna make me get this man taken down. Anyways, I already said I'm gonna look it up. I don't need 20 people to tell me to look something up. Obviously, I'm gonna look it up. I like
K-Dot, man. K-Dot don't play.
With that, though.
No, because I'm not finna sit here and be like, oh, another word of mouth. Let me take that one. Like, no, from what I seen in the interview, I didn't see all that, so I'm gonna have to look it up. I already said I'm gonna do my research. I don't need 20 people telling me to research something. I just said I'm gonna research. The same way when it came down to Drake, I went and did research. I'm gonna do research either way. Now, what I'm saying is, the BJ the Chicago Kid song where he said I knocked my girl down to the floor type shit. You know, that's a little sus. Mr. Morale, he's talking about cheating on his queen and some issues that they having in the relationship. Don't forget how he was talking in that toxic song. Y'all can say he talking about his homeboy and all that, but come on, bro.
What toxic
argument? Which one? The song with the argument with the girl on it. What's her name?
Oh, you talking about We Cry Together?
That exactly.
Mm-hmm.
BJ the Chicago Kid, is that the man's name? Because John is the one who told me that's that man's name. Let me make sure I know that man's name.
Yeah, I think that's the right name. BJ, yeah.
BJ the Chicago, is that his name?
Yeah.
Yeah, early in his career, they used to collaborate a lot.
It was a collab between them two. It's like a feature. I just didn't want to make no claims. I don't know the man's name because it's been so long since I even addressed Chicago. I mean, BJ, I don't even know what I'm talking about.
Hey man, K-Dot tripping.
Who am I talking about? Like, BJ the Chicago.
Her ass tripping, man.
But I'm doing my best, bro. Like,
y'all trying to fight for him, man. Hey, that's cool, bro. Fight for your king. It's cool. Man.
I know I ain't fighting for Drake. The man a weirdo. I'm just not gonna sit here and be lying on neither one of these people just because.
And I feel that, bro. It's just like my whole point is like.
I found it.
It's visuals to.
I found the song, y'all. And it is BJ the Chicago Kid. And it's featuring Kendrick.
Drake did win, bro. Drake got smoked, bro.
Drake did win, in my opinion, but
how? How?
I don't want to get into it because y'all gonna start saying a whole bunch of stuff.
No, I just want to
know. I just want to hear your opinion. How did he win?
I think.
Come on with it.
Fight for him. Fight for him.
Fight for your dog.
No, because y'all finna attack me.
I'm not going to attack you. We just really genuinely want to know. Because to me, this is a domination by K-Dot. Yeah, this is a domination. So I just want to know from a Drake fan, like, how did y'all
finna attack me because I'm finna say this
we not gonna
line.
Attack you.
This one line ended this man's career low key.
Oh, what did he say?
What did he say?
He said, Kendrick just opened his mouth. Somebody get him a Grammy right now.
What'd you do?